Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, hey. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Good afternoon. Hello, Lisa. How are you? I am good today. I am still fighting with my machine. I think I'm going to just have to break down and buy another battery. I think this one has taken its lifespan and completed itself. So I don't think that I am going to be able to make this one do any more. It is done for. Because every time I unplug it or turn my camera off, the next time that I go to utilize it, it doesn't want to work. And you know, Sister Girl can't be fighting with this thing every single time I try to go live. It's not my life. It ain't set up that way. It's raining there. It is not raining here. We received a lot of snow Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, yeah, we got a lot of snow. So, while it is not raining, we have snow on the ground, quite a bit, and we have 40 or 20 some degrees. I can't remember what 15 degrees. It is 15 degrees out. 15 degrees. I don't know if you remember the last time that I made, last time I had an order of Mentos. Take these Mentos and wrap them. Well, I got someone that wanted me to do an order for them, and they need them by, am I saving the glue bottles for you? Yeah, I have glue bottles. I didn't throw them out. So I do have them saved here. You have a big barrel or big bottle of this stuff? How are we doing? Are we backwards? Are we upside down? How does that look to you guys? So I am working on this order. It's 100 Mentos and 100 packages of 100 Mentos wraps, pink and blue, and then 5 special gifts for the event sponsors. This is my understanding that this is a oh good. Oh, you're doing 50 caps. Oh wow, you're blinging them? Are you blinging them like placing each rhinestone, or you're doing something different to them? this order is due by February the 3rd. And I started not to take it because, you know, I got to do my paper that I'm writing. And I also have to do, I'm practicing for the play. And it was kind of like, oh, it's going to be more stress on me. But then I thought, well, I could do it during our craft with me time. And that would get it, you know, I can get it done during that time and not have to really stress out about it. May not be a whole lot of fun for you guys on the side end there, but while you're with me, it always makes things better. So, love that you're with me. And I used a little tape there to help me hold this in place once I get it on here straight. And then I use the tape and I just curl it around. It's tight. I'm holding it really tight as I work on, as I get my glue layer on there. And then I press and hold my glue in. That glue doesn't take long to dry. Oh, good. Send me some pictures, yeah. That's why I love Art Glitter Glue. They should sponsor my videos, Art Glitter. My lives. Because I'm always bragging about your glue. It's phenomenal. I like to make sure that I squeeze that down too bad. Alright. So after this, I will have 5 of these done. These, not necessarily time consuming, but they do take a little bit of time. Only because I want to make sure that I get everything on there straight. I don't want even the foils on the ends. I don't want all bent up. I want them on there straight. I've already cut everything out. Seeing how much tape I had. My birthday is on Wednesday. And for some reason, I don't know the reason, but for some reason I'm not all over the moon like I normally am about it. There you go. They should sponsor me. See? And Lisa bought glue because of me. Yeah, my birthday, I'll be 52 on Wednesday, and I'm not sad about getting older. I just don't, I'm not, normally I'm all like, oh, it's my birthday. Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, what do I want? Oh, do this, do that. And I'm not feeling that this go around. I'm just kind of like, okay. I'm just kind of melancholy about it, I guess. My husband asked me, was I sad because I'm getting older? And I said, I don't think I'm even sad. I don't think I'm sad at all. I'm just not over the moon. Hi, Corrine. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not sad about getting older. I'm just not like all ecstatic like I normally would be like, oh, I want to do this. I want this. I want a Louis Vuitton. I wanted this. I wanted that. And this time I'm just not. None of that is appealing to me right now. What am I doing? I was going to do something. Oh, okay. So, Jesus Christ. Maybe it's my age showing. You see that I'm losing my mind because it's my age showing. Yay, birthday, such a blessing. Hope you're doing something extra special for yourself. You know, I normally do. I normally am all, it's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to type. I'll do whatever I want to do. That's normally the way that I am on my birthdays. But for some reason, this one right here, I'm not sad about it at all. But I'm just not over. I just don't have a whole bunch of like things that I want to do and stuff that I'm holding on or things that I want. My daughter says it's because I get everything I want all year long, so there's nothing for me to want. There could be some truth to that statement. And maybe a couple of things that I want are so ridiculously expensive right now that it just doesn't make sense for me to want them. Like I have a laser, but I want a CO2 laser, and a CO2 laser that can cut clear acrylic. And it's like ridiculously priced. They're like $5,000 or something. And I don't want to pay that money because I just got this laser earlier this year. And I haven't made all my money back from investing into that laser. So I'm not going to go out and do that. There's our little rose. When I tell you they wanted the exact same thing that I did on the other, when I made these for a retirement party, so they want me to put a rose on there with a little saying. And this was the saying that this is my example, my sample. It's too big, but I'm thinking this is what I'll make it smaller, put that on there. And I think I'm going to put a backing on it that's pink instead of just the plain white paper. And then I have that little gold mint that I put on there. So that's what I'm going to do for these. And now I also see that I probably need to move the logo down. So instead of wide, I'll make them longer and skinny instead of wide. But that's what they'll look like. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? I love these little roses. They're so cute, too. And my little tool, look at my little fancy tool that I made. Look at that. See that? It is duct taping. I have a hairpin duct taped to a drill bit. And that's what I use to help make the roses. If I had to twist 100 of these by hand, I would be crazy. But you can see how fast it twists. You can use it when you're doing it with my little tool. And I cannot take credit for the little tool because I saw a person on TikTok last year had designed, I saw her with something similar that she created, and I just made mine. Y'all know I made mine work for me. I used a bobby pin. I can't remember what she had used for hers, but I just took a bobby pin and made it work for me. And so I make my little roses. Now, in a second, I'm going to try to see if we can resize this logo and get those to work. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't bend on me. Don't bend on me. How is everybody's Sunday going so far? Tell me where you're at. Tell me where you are at today. Where are you? And please don't tell me it's at the church pew. Don't be at the church pew having the pastor fuss at me. Please don't tell me you got your earpiece in sitting at the church pew. I don't want Pastor to be mad at Classy Shay. Ask me how I know that we've done that before. Ask me how I know, y'all. Ask me how I know. I have done it before myself when I was going to church on a regular basis. There was something I wanted to see and I didn't want to miss church. Ain't that something? The way I figured the spirit was still moving even with me being there half paying attention. But yeah, so I've been there, done that. Y'all see now, if I get this, let it go too tight, then it'll start wrapping around itself. That's why I try to hold it in my hand in the back and do it at the same time so it doesn't start doing exactly what you see it doing here. That's when it becomes a hot mess. And because it is paper, it will rip the paper, so I'm trying not to let the paper rip. And the sad thing about my little drill that I picked up from Harbor Freight, it only has one speed, so I'm unable to slow it down. I just have to kind of manipulate it myself. Now this is what I would have gone through if I had to manually, I'd rip that again. If I had to manually do these, it would have been just like that. So that's why I love that little thing. Being careful not to rip them like I just did. If you do rip it though, you can re-glue it. You can glue it to itself and keep going. It's not the end of the world. No one would ever know unless they try to unroll it. Okay, and then I let them loosen up just a little bit so they're not so tight, because I like them a little fuller. And when you let them loosen a little bit, then they do unravel some and get a little fuller. That's it, my little roses. How many do I have? 4. I'm going to do 5, and then we're going to work on this, work on our design for the logo. Yep, I don't know why I'm not super excited about my birthday. My husband keeps saying, have you figured out what you want for your birthday yet? And I keep saying, not yet. I don't know. I did want a better chair for my desk, my office here. This chair that I have that I sit in, it's not necessarily, it doesn't give me any back support. You know, I'm a plus size girl with a larger badunkadunk. And so my back doesn't always hit the back of the chair because my rear end blocks it. So I was trying to find like a gaming chair or something that might, hoping that that might give me a little bit more support on my lower back. Plus I'm hunched over. So I haven't been able to find a chair. Okay, hold on, you guys. I gotta get something I want to show you. And my little poor city, they don't have hardly anything in terms of chairs any place. So I couldn't, we went out looking last night, but I wasn't holding a lot of hope. And naturally, it didn't work. I didn't find anything. Let's see, who's here? Showbox, so cool. I'm going to borrow my son's drill and give that a try. Yes, Cassandra, you should. I like doing that. Oh, let me show you guys this. Let me show you this. Look at what I did this on TikTok Live the other day. So cool. We can see your profile and watch your design live. Yeah. Thanks for the create. Hey, hey, hey. I made this on TikTok Live one day this week. Can't remember which day. They're all blending together. But look at how cute that is. White purse. Velcro. Gifts inside. Little handle. I made her. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Yes, yeah, I made this on, y'all know I'm falling in love with this AI art. So I made this on AI art. All my little baby. Wait, let me show you all my little babies. I made a whole bunch of little babies. Okay, so here's the purse that I made. That kind of matches that, doesn't it? But look at my babies. Aren't they cute? I love them. And all I can think of when I see these are like, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go. Isn't that cute? I think that's under 15 seconds so Facebook doesn't yell at me. I know it. I love it, love it, love it. Yes, this actually is a gift bag for a customer. They asked me to make a gift bag, and they're going to put all the goodies that they gave me the goodies for it, so I wanted to make sure that I had it sized properly to be able to fit all the goodies inside of it. But this is a gift bag for them. Just got to deliver it and not get it all messed up. But then when I was trying to think of what to do on the front of the purse there, because you guys have seen that purse before. I mean, like this purse here. Alright, I'm doing stuff now. This purse here that we made together on live once before. We made this purse together on one of our Sunday Facebook Lives. Right? And then this is the exact same purse. It's just smaller. Look at the sizing. It's the exact same purse, just smaller, and fit perfectly for their gifts. So this one is huge in terms of the capacity on the inside. That one's a big one. And this is exactly the same, just a smaller version. You can see the base and bottom of them together. So that's what I love about the template, because you can resize them to make them work for what you need. Anyway, but I wanted to show you guys my babies. I love them. She's so cute too. And she is too. That's the problem. Like, these are my AI art, so I just put in kind of a description of what I want, and then AI comes out and makes them. And I just fell in love with her little poof pom-pom balls. I don't know which one I like more. They're so cute. Obviously, I'm whining as I say that. I don't know which one I like more. No, I don't know which one I like more, but they are so adorable. So I made a sticker sheet out of them. And so here, I've used this one. I used this one already and these two. But I just love them. So cute. So stinking cute. Y'all be over here doing the most. I be doing the most with the least. Anybody else got that testimony? They be doing the most with the least. I be taking all the tools God gave me and be using them. Using all the tools God gave me. Most with the least, baby. I use a little fire on the end, kind of stops the end from fraying. And then we will wrap. We'll find it a good end. We'll wrap this cord around it twice and tie not a bow, but just a ribbon, if you would, or a knot. We're going to tie a knot in it. Being careful not to pull the individual strings of the cord. Then we'll put our little strings down, aim them down. We're going to put our little flower right there with some hot glue. Okay. Make sure that you're not putting it on the seam at the front. You want the seam on the bottom. So make sure that you put your seam on the bottom and the back. Hold that down. That's how, let me see, too much light, sorry. That is how that will look. And then once I figure out how I'm going to put my little, what I'm going to do with this little tag, it will go on there like that. My tag is too wide. Don't you guys think this is too wide? Thank you. I think this tag is too wide. It needs to be narrower. And I think that it needs to be layered. Remember how we talk about layers make things look better? So let me do that. Let's go into the software now. Give me a second. We're going to go in. We're going to fix this together. So you guys can help me walk through what a final product will look like. And I have to do 50 in pink and 50 in blue. This is the blue that I'm going to use. And it's just the same as the paper as the pink. It's just blue. Ding dong. It's just blue. Alright, so let's see. Where are we? Here we go. Alright, let me bring your screen in. Let's do it with my face. There we go. Hi, can y'all see that? Are you guys able to see my screen? I want this to say, I messed this up, so I want to fix this. I printed on a dummy version. Oh no, don't do that. Don't duplicate. Undo. Let me bring this in a little bit more. I can't hardly see it. I know y'all can't see it. Alright, I want to make this rotate 180 degrees. It just didn't do it. So since we're on live, everything is going to act crazy. That's the way it's going to be. That's how y'all going to do me. That's how y'all going to do me. Let's ungroup this too, because we want to change all of this, so we don't need all of these pieces anymore. We only need one of each. And delete. All right. Who has a silhouette? Tell me in the comment section who uses silhouette, who uses Cricut. So I know I want this to be skinnier for sure, because this that we have, this one is way too long or way too wide. I liked the length, but I didn't like the width. So let's make it skinnier. Nope, let's go from the corner to make it skinnier. There we go. All right. And I want that like that. Make it skinnier. And so now I want to center that piece. So I'm going to highlight it all and put center there. So the logo will be centered, but I actually need to probably make the logo a little smaller since I reduced the size of my, let's see, Murphy Laws always. You said that right. And Cassandra, you have a Cricut. Okay. Let me see. I want to reduce this a little bit more. And now let's center it. And then over here, I need to change this, ungroup it, because it says you are meant it should be say you are meant to be a leader, with mint being spelled as the peppermint, like mints. That's what they wanted, some cute saying. But to be a leader needs to come over so you can see that. You are, let's make that smaller. You are meant to be a leader. Okay. Let's take all that and group it back together again, and let's put it over on our page. Can you guys see that? Let's put it on our page, and now let's put it all together and center it on the paper. I don't like the way that leader is covering up the A, so let me ungroup that. And since when I tried to move it by hand, it would not allow me to move it by hand, I'm going to convert it to a path, and then I am going to move it on the x-axis. I'm going to move it by the dot. So I'm going to change this from to 9. Wrong way. Oh, yeah. What do I want to change it from? Well, it's doing it off screen because I have it that way. So I want to change it to 7. Let's do 7.5. And let's do 7.8. I think 7.88. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. Now it's not crowding the A out. You are meant to be a leader. And in fact, I will move that over a little bit so that it doesn't fall into their logo. And let's see. Let's move that one to... It's at 4, -4. I'm going to make it -3.79. See where that takes it too much. So let's do -3.5. Way too much. So let's go 0.99. 9. Let's do 0.8. Oh, come on, baby. 0.94. You are meant to be a leader. There, that's better. 0.95 is what, -0.95 is what that made that be. And now let's take all of that and group it together. Group, and let's put our everything else back. Let's put all that back. Let's move that whole thing. Convert to path. Let's move all of that over just a little bit because I want it to be more centered than what it is. 0.5. Yeah, that looks better. And let's take the entire thing and line it up in the middle. Great. I think I want to move that over just a little bit too, because 395. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, 4, 5. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't cover up too much of the logo there, because out of respect for the logo creator or the logo itself, I want to make sure that I don't cover up too much of it. Okay, so now let's move it onto our canvas. And I hate to waste an entire piece of paper to print this out. So, y'all with me? I'm trying to learn Silhouette program to print larger projects. I love Silhouette. Low-key, like, it's my favorite, because I had a Cricut. I gave it to a dear friend of mine. I don't know if he's even opened it yet, if he's used it or not, but I like the Silhouette because the software is, there is a huge learning curve, as you see me working and playing with it right now. But I can tell you that once you learn the software, it is amazing the things that you can do with it. Much more than you can. That's how that's going to look, you guys. And I like that pink background behind it. You can do so much more with it than you can with the Cricut software. And it's like you pay for it one time and then you don't have to pay for it again. You're having OCD on that part. So I got it straightened out for you, Carrie. I don't want you to have OCD on it. So once you pay for the Cricut software, you don't have to pay for it, or for the Silhouette software, you don't have to pay for it again. But with Cricut, like there's a membership monthly, and then there's certain fonts and craft gifts and whatever that if you want to use them, you have to pay for it before it'll let you complete your project. And so I'm not a fan of that. I mean, the machine is a great machine, and I am not taking anything from it. But I kind of feel like I already had to pay $300 to $400, depending on what you get, for the machine. And then in order for me to use the machine, I've got to pay another whatever amount of money to use the machine. And I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why I love my... what is this doing? Why is it? I'm trying to get it to make multiple ones. It's making multiple ones in the same spot. That's why I love my Silhouette. That is why I love my Silhouette, because once you buy the Silhouette, all of the software that goes with the machine in terms of being able to utilize the studio comes with it. Right? You don't have to pay any extra. And then, let's make sure I bring this in so I can see what I got going on here. And then once you, when it upgrades, you get your upgrades, of course, no extra cost. You get all your software tools that you need with it. Now, if you want to buy templates, like I sell templates, those are additional costs, but that makes sense to me. You don't need the templates to make your machine work. As you see, I've created this myself, and many people do that. Many people will create designs and put them into the software and utilize it. You can create designs in Cricut and put it into your software and utilize it, but if you want a special pretty kind of font, if you want an apple or some kind of SVG on it, it's going to charge you. And I just don't, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan for that reason. So I don't, I used my Cricut when I first started, and once I got a Silhouette, then I started learning the Silhouette software, and I haven't returned back to the Cricut. And that's why I gave it to my friend, because it was just sitting on the, in fact, it wasn't even plugged up. It was just sitting on a shelf back here, not being utilized at all, And so I asked him if he wanted it. And he, because he would always come over and have me do things. He does floral arrangements. And so he would always come over and ask me to, make the names, like the son, father, all that on the floral arrangement for funerals. What are those things called? The picks the ribbons that they put in funeral pick. He would ask me to make those for him, and I was like, why don't I just let you have the machine and you can make them yourself? And not that I don't want to do it, but when you do stuff for friends, at least for me, I never hardly charge friends. And so it's just free work. He always asks me, what do you want? What do I owe you? He always says that. So it's not that he was trying to get anything for free, but I was just raised like this. I've seen my mom do it a million times, and she was a seamstress. Oh, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take it. Be blessed. And then I end up not charging friends because they ask, what do I owe you? And so you can't run a business like that anyway, which is probably why I do crafting for fun instead of for income. Because I would always, everybody be walking around blessed, and I'd be looking for food to eat because I wouldn't charge people. So anyway, I gifted him that machine so he would do it. And then even after I gifted it to him, he came over and was like, hey, I need you to make me some more ribbon because I didn't get a chance to, I haven't hooked up the machine. So I don't know if it defeated the purpose of me giving it to him anyway. Oh, that's funny. I'm cracking myself up, y'all. Everybody will be walking around blessed and I'll be walking around hungry. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate it. I really do. So, yeah. Let me tell y'all something that happened to me too. What I'm doing right now, first I'm going to tell you that I am ungrouping all of the "You Are Meant to Be a Leader" because I want to print that on my laser printer. And all of the items that are in color, I'm going to print on my inkjet printer. And let me explain that to you real quick after I get this grouped. Okay, so let me move this back. Did I get it all? No, I did not. Undo. Oh, stop doing that. Undo. Oh, there's a couple of them that I missed. Okay, so let me go back. Undo. Okay, let me explain this to you why I am doing this. In just a second here. Which ones am I missing? Okay, let me do this. Let me look at you. I want to look at your face. Okay. When you are going to foil see the foil on there? When you are going to foil a piece of paper, the foil is activated by heat and by something that's in the laser ink, right? So foiling will stick to the laser ink, but it will not stick to the inkjet ink. So what I'm doing now is I am going to remove all the pieces that will be inkjet or in color, if you would. And I am going to just have just the words there so that I can print the words on laser and then come back and print the rest on the color paper. That is as clear as mud. But I need to make sure that I get everything grouped together in a part of my design so that we have it all with us. We want everything to be grouped together so that when I take these out, because positioning will be extremely important. Everything needs to be in the right place in order for me to make sure that when I put it back, when I put this piece of paper back into the printer, that it is where it needs to be. Does that make sense? Oh, that's kind of clear as mud. I'm sorry, I know. I will show you what I'm talking about momentarily. Let me get all of these white pieces grouped together. Group. Everything's grouped. See, when I try to move it, I know if I've got everything because the grouping is moving it with it, and it's not. What in the heck? Why aren't all of them grouping? I want this one, and I want this one, and I want this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. And let's say group. Now which ones did I not get grouped? My patience is leaving. Ungroup. One more. I'm just going to group that in separately. And that one. And group. And this one as well. And group. Did it get it? No, it didn't get it. Even, okay, maybe the mint must be grouped in with the rest of this. Let's ungroup this. Ungroup. Let's ungroup that. Maybe the mint is grouped in with everything. And that could be the problem. Yes, that's the problem. Okay. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Why is my screen acting weird? Did I? Oh, don't freeze. Did I freeze on y'all? Hi, Beverly. Did it freeze? It did. What? I don't know what's going on. Are you guys still there? Let me see. Did I freeze up? I did. Hi, Beverly. How are you? Glad to be back. Keep my family in prayers. We buried. Oh, Beverly, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My machine is for some reason is jamming up on itself over here. I am, Beverly, I'm so sorry to hear that. We will keep your family in prayer. Everyone, please say a prayer for Beverly's family, for her strength. It's always harder after you go home and the house is quiet and life is different and no one is there anymore. The cornbread's been taken back, and it's always harder when you have to deal with it on your own. So we will pray for you, Beverly. We will. And also, if you guys would say a special consideration for our dear friend Susan Roberts. She's been going through a lot too. Recently found out some challenges for herself. So if we could say a special prayer for her there, that would be great. Show some love on our team. I'm not sure why my little thing is acting up, so I'm just going to leave that alone for right now because it's going to take longer than I have to deal with it. So I'm not going to do that. We'll go back to making us some ribbons because I think I'm pulling too much power. And I probably need to see what's going on with my computer because I think it's pulling too much power and it's causing it to flicker like on the screen over here. It's flickering at me. It's either that or it's going out. And if it's going out, I am really going to be mad because I just purchased this little computer a year ago. Yeah, it would probably be 2 years in May, I think I purchased it because my other computer went out. And it too was an HP. So if these HPs are going to start going out every 2 years, then I know I'm switching to something else. Everybody loves Apple computers. How do you guys feel about Apples? I have an Android phone, so I've never gotten on the Apple bus. I've always been an Android girl. And that's another thing too about the difference between Silhouette and Cricut software. If you compare it to like how Apple is, the Apple phone is very user friendly. You don't have a lot of options. You just add apps to it and it is what it is. That's how the Cricut software is. It's user friendly, not a lot of options. You just add your stuff to it and work, and it kind of is what it is. Where the Silhouette, like the Android, you can add lots of options to it and make it your own. You can make it your own. That's one of the other ways that I like to refer to the Silhouette as well. Like, it's the difference between Android and Apple. And in the pricing range too. Like, I mean, Apple is overpriced in my opinion. Not saying anything about folks' phone. But for Sharon, I think it's overpriced. She who carries a flip phone, that's way too much money. But you can also make it your own. You can add apps to it that you want to make it work for you. Let's see, cinnamon will do. I know, me too, yeah. So you too, what, Lisa? I've been just running my mouth here talking about everything. Oh, okay, wait. I was going to tell you guys about something that happened to me. And I got 5 minutes to tell you in because our hour is coming to an end because I got to get to rehearsal. I have been looking for this royal blue Cricut. It's too old to be service. Yep, I ran into that too with my third one that I had, and I loved it. And that thing lasted a long time. I've been looking for this royal blue Cricut. I saw it at Joann Fabrics here at my store. They have it as one of the machines that you can come into the store. I don't know if you guys knew this, but at Joann's, you can, if you don't have the machines, you can take your project into the store on a flash drive. You can use their software, their machines that they have on their desk there, and you can cut your project out. So you don't have to invest in buying a project or buying the machines if you don't want to. Now, I don't know if there's a charge associated with using their machine. I'm sure there is, because you know you can wear out the mats and the rollers and the blade. So I'm sure there's something that you pay to use it. At any rate, they have that. It's an option if you don't have a machine in Joann Fabrics. So here at the local Joann Fabrics, they have a royal blue Cricut. When I saw it, I fell in love. And I'm like, I have to have that Cricut. It's my sorority colors. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all know that's my sorority colors. So I'm like, I want that royal blue Cricut. And this is after having gifted my friend the mint green one that I had. And I'm just like, you don't need it, Sharon. But I went looking for it online because they didn't have any in the store. They looked everywhere. And the manager called and said, oh, wait, this color is discontinued. It was a limited edition color. So they don't have them anymore. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I really want that one. Will you sell me the one that you have? Look at my privilege coming through. I said, will you sell me the one you have? And she said, no, I can't do that. And I said, well, what if I buy a brand new one? If I buy a brand new one of your white Cricuts, whatever color, it doesn't matter. And I buy the new one and I give you the new one for this blue one. I just want the blue Cricut. She says, no, ma'am, I can't do that. I said, but you'll still have the machine for your sampling, which is what reason you told me you couldn't sell it to me before. And you'll have a new machine. My expense. I'm the one that's willing to take the old machine in place of getting a brand new one, but I just want this blue color. And she says, nope, I can't do it. I'm sorry. So I've been periodically, not like real urgent or desperate. I've been searching the internet here and there looking for one of the blue machines to see, like on Facebook Marketplace or any one of those sales and all that for one. Well, Thursday, I said, oh, let me go look out in the world and see if I happen to see one of these blue machines. And there was at one of the pawn shops that has an online pawn shop out of California. They had the royal blue machine. You've seen the royal blue crickets too? Yes. If you find one, let me know. I will send you the money. So they had this machine. And it was like where you could do an auction to bid for the machine. So I looked at the past bids. Now the machine was for $99. And it said good condition. And I was like, great, I'm going to buy it. I put in a bid. Well, first I looked to see what the other bids had been. And all of those bids were like 75. One person even did 70, and they denied each one of the bids. So I put in for $85 off of the $99 that it was listed for, and they accepted my bid. So I won the blue machine. So I'm like, yes, this is going to be a great birthday present to myself, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bling it out. I'm going to put bling rhinestone all over this machine, and I'll do it on my Sunday lives while we're talking, and I'll just rhinestone this machine. Well, yesterday while I was out, my husband and I were out looking for the chair, I got a call from this pawn shop in California. And I answered, and they said, Miss Sharon, your order has been complete and paid for, but we do have one problem. I said, what's the problem? She says, well, the machine that you purchased doesn't have the power cord to it. I said, okay. And she says, but we have a black one here. If you want the black one, it's an Explorer Air 2 as well. And it does have the power cord. And I said, well, dear, the whole reason that I wanted the one that I ordered was because I wanted the blue. I don't want black. I wanted the blue. I said, well, can't you take the cord off the black one and fit it to the blue one? Which I know you can, because they were all the same. Like even these behind me, all 5 of these cords fit each other. Even my old ones, all 5 of the cords fit each other. And she says, no, we've tried that and the cord doesn't fit. And I said, well, then just go ahead and cancel my order and send me my money back. Put it back on my card. And she says, are you sure? I said, yeah, I'm sure I wanted the blue one. And I said, but what I would encourage you to do is to correct your description online, because it said all cords attached, included with the product. And if you don't have the cords, then you probably need to correct your description online. And so that was a bummer, because I was looking forward to finding that blue machine. Now, I guess I should preference it with this. I have seen it on Poshmark. I've seen it on eBay, and I've seen it somewhere else. A couple of them are not quite the royal blue. They're like the periwinkle blue, or the it's a slate blue, if you would. It's not the royal blue. And then on Poshmark, the royal blue that they have, they want $200 and some for it, and it just says good condition. It doesn't say very good. It just says good condition. And so I'm just like, I'm not paying $200 to get a machine that says like it doesn't work, or it's just, I don't know. So I'm still on the hunt. If y'all see a royal blue cricket out there, let me know. And listen, I only want it. I don't even need it. I got 5 machines behind me and one of the little bitty ones. I only want it because it's royal blue and it's my sorority colors. And I have this whole dream of blinging it out in royal blue rhinestones with diamond rhinestones that say Zeta on it. That's the only reason I want it. So maybe y'all need to add me to the prayer list to grasp some reality, because I am tripping. I really want this machine, but whatever. Hey. Okay. So I didn't get a whole lot done while we were together on my little order I just got 5 things wrapped. 5 of them wrapped. I did get 10 flowers made while we were sitting here talking about my whole saga on the royal blue cricket. And for some reason, I got to figure out what's going on with my laptop, why it's flashing over here on the side at me. I don't know if the screen's going out or what, but I got to get ready to go to rehearsal. I will be turning 52 on Wednesday, so if y'all doing something, think about me. Send me a shout out somewhere in the social media world. And add me to the prayer. Thanks, Cassandra. Thanks. So don't forget, seriously, on a serious note, Beverly, we are so sorry to hear about your mom. We are sorry, and we're glad that you're here with us to spend a little time. And we will absolutely keep you on our list, and we'll keep Susan on our list as well. And y'all continue to keep y'all heads up. I believe in a higher power, and I know that the word says everything works to the good. It will all work to our good for those of us who are called according. So let's do it, right? Let's do it. I will see y'all next Sunday. If not before, I might go live before. I don't know. I say that. I got to get my book done, and I got to get this stuff done. Maybe I'll go live while I'm doing these things. I don't know. We will see. But until then, y'all stay classy. I'll see you in our next video. Love y'all. Love you, love you, love you. See you later.